Welcome back to Avowed. We are currently working on the last mission. I don't know how long it goes. It's been going for a while already. But I think once we go into the garden, it's going to be a new mission. That's where we're heading right now. We're heading into the garden. So off camera, I spent a bunch of money. You can see I only got $66,902 left. I think I had about $120,000. I didn't buy any lockpicks. Bought some food. I found some food here and there. Where's my food? Over here. Bought some food here and there. You'll see as we're going to be able to use it. I bought some upgrade materials, but didn't quite have what I needed to upgrade stuff. I have 9 of these. Nine? Is that all I got? I have 9. I only have one of these. I only have one of these. Petrified. So I don't have a lot of wood. And that's what I need the most of. Adra. Where's my Adra? Here we go. I could probably make some more of these, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I make any of those either. Let's see what we can do just for fun. I don't, I have no idea what's in the garden. I don't know if there's, more party camps or what. I have no idea. I mean, I don't know how big it is. I have no clue. None whatsoever. All right, what do we do with Adra? Where's Adra? Okay, so apparently I can make one of these. Let's do it. But I can't make anything else. And I can't upgrade anything anymore. This is fully upgraded. That's just my sword. I can't upgrade this anymore. We need some more materials. We need some more stuff. I could not buy any materials. I searched all over. I went back to one of the other villages, one of the other maps, and there was nothing. That stuff is not available in those maps because this is all upper level stuff we're doing here. So I can upgrade the magic missile, couldn't I? Mistle? A magic mistle? We can get that to +1. Let's do that, since I can do that. Why not? And I can even upgrade this to legendary. Well, that's a tough one. Do that one or do this one? This would be +1 legendary. Because something I hadn't thought about. I don't think I'll do this. But I can actually dual wield pistols. I can have this one and this one. But I've put a lot of energy into building up the one-handed sword. So to get rid of that probably wouldn't make any sense. And I don't know about upgrading. I mean, this will give us a bunch of damage. I know that. Let's upgrade it. I have no idea what we're going to run into, where we're going. So let's just do this. Let's upgrade. Since we have the ability to do that, let's upgrade this one. That goes up to 406 physical damage. That's a lot. Let's do that. And I could do it again, apparently. We can get +1. Sure, why not? Okay, now we're done. What can I, how can I enchant that? I cannot enchant that. I can enchant this. I think I've already enchanted that, right? Heaven Strike, yeah. Power attacks deal high frost accumulation to nearby enemies. So we're going to see. Maybe I'll try that for a while too, just what the heck, because it does a lot of damage. I mean, it does a lot of base damage. Where's it at? This is doing 428 base damage as opposed to this, which is 390. So that's how much. The Emperor's Reach. Let's swap these around. So it's doing 38 more damage and 36 more stun than my current weapon. So let's put it on there. Not there. Damn it, I knew I was going to screw that up. I just knew I was going to screw that up. Let's put this on here. Alright. Like I said, we don't want... Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of the campground. So, yeah, where's it at? We gotta go to... Let's just get out of here. No. Let's go back. I tried to deselect all these guys to see if I could do anything by myself, but you can't. You gotta have... The game forces you to have companions. If you deselect everybody, I can do that right now. I can deselect this, I can deselect her. But then you can't go anywhere. You gotta select somebody. So, confirm. Let's go. Alright. Again, getting near the end of the game here. Let's see. We want to, let's swap this. Where are we going? We're not going too far, are we? We got a fast travel there. Anyway, it's over here. Is this it? We got a fast travel here. Yep. Alright, we're going down to the garden. Is there anything else here? Before I go in there, because it looks like there's a little path off to the side here. Well, let's just look and see. Let's go do a looky-see and see what's here. You know what? Let's go this way. That looks familiar there. I don't know. That looks, I've been down on this here. I just remember this little boardwalk thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is where we got that, one of the treasure map things is right up there. Alright. So, the entrance to the garden was right over here, but you probably couldn't get here anyway. It was all covered up with vines. Alright, we're going in.
Closer. We have waited so long.
Closer. Oh, golly gee. Travel to the garden cave. You will not be able to return once you enter the garden. Do you wish to proceed? No. Let's do a save right. Yeah. This will be my end game save? I don't know. Let's do a save right here. Then I gotta remember not to overwrite that save. Which, like I can do in the heat of the moment. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Head into the garden.
Well, this is it, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Feels very different from the last time I left Gallowayne's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
I bet, since this is the end game, we're going to have all of these conversations with all of our followers. Koistra had no right to make that decision for everyone.
Right. It's better that an Adirian envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Politics draws as much blood as any battlefield. Maybe curing the Dream Scourge will cure the island's insanity.
We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place. But it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
They have a right to be worried about certain death. A good point. We will be the first to enter the garden in ages.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting
You
for
really
us.
think it is?
I
and
have a
yet, what you
theory about
think?
the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
You're saying there's a chance we'll all become raving lunatics? At least we'll get to meet Sop. Let's go this way.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So
It does
madness
it?
is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal.
I
Set
do.
them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
That is the plan. Sapadal deserves their freedom.
Everyone deserves freedom.
I could make an exception for a god with the power to destroy us all in a tantrum.
Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
My duty has always been executing orders, not deciding them. Any more words of wisdom? There has to be a right or wrong, otherwise, what are we doing?
Putting an end to Sapadal's imprisonment, one way or another. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Awesome.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilici, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilici that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Alright then, thank you everyone. I don't say that enough.
And you don't have to. We pull together, and that's plenty.
I plan on
Aye, aye.
wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
But Marius and Kai aren't coming with us. Oh wait, we're at a camp? Okay, so we've already got a camp. Let's check something else out. No, we don't have a map. Okay, well maybe once we get out of here, maybe we have a map in here. That would be kind of nice for a change. Where's the frickin' damn thing? Here we go. They're gonna talk to us? They are not. And we're in the darkness. Unspent ability points. Okay, let's see what we got. That must have just happened. We have one ability point. What do we want to do? We've got, what's this one here? Power attacks with daggers, swords, and spears deal 40% damage. I think we'll go with that. My guns are pretty maxed out with bows and guns. What's this one? Oh, I don't think that's going to change my... I would rather do some more damage. Let's do this. Or we can... get some more health? Nope. I don't think so. What's this one down here again? Your next attack within 5 seconds. Your next attack within 10 seconds deals 120% of the original damage you received. Well, you know, that could be a good one too. Just bump that up from 100 to 120, and it also goes 10 seconds. And what was this one? Just amping up the damage from 35 to 40. Tough decision again. I just don't know if this stacks. That's my weird, you know, that's my question. It's in my head. I never thought of looking it up because I don't think about it until I look at it here. We're getting ready to level up again too, it looks like. No, we already did. Did we? I can't tell down there. No, we're getting ready to level up again. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals... Let's do this one, and then we can take the other one and the next level up. Because it looks like we're getting ready to level up again. All my companions can level up too, and I got a character level up. Alright, let's take this one. Alright, everybody gets a level up. What's Giada got coming now? Which one is this one? Reconstruction increases the healing granted to allies below 20% health. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Giada kills an enemy. And then what was this? Allies for 15 seconds. Okay. Let's go with health. Below 20%, or do we want to get health when she kills an enemy? I hardly rarely see these guys kill enemies. It's very tough. I will do this one. Well, it says incapacitated. Let's go here. Let's do that. We'll get some health out of that then. Yatsley, what's she got going? Blast has a 5% chance to inflict frozen, ignited, or shocked. This is slowing them for 10 seconds. We've got this. Increases the maximum range of missiles, or a 5% chance. Maybe we should go with range. Maybe we should go with range over Affliction Blast. Let's go with this. I'm gonna go with that one. Oops. Alright, so these guys up here, we can just throw something into their thing. What's this one? Wounding shots. Maris's attacks deal bleed damage. Do that one. And then Kai. Kai's just a wimp. Kai gains temporary health proportional to the number of enemies hit by the leap of daring. Indomitable Spirit increases the health regeneration of unbending defense. Second wind. Let's go with this. We can give him a second wind maybe. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of his maximum health. Let's go with that. He goes down. He goes down pretty easy. Oh, we got another achievement unlocked. Unlock all of Kai's abilities. Unlock all of Kai's abilities. I did not unlock them all, did I? Oh, I guess I did. Okay. Character. Now, okay, what do we got here? We got 26% might. I can go with might because I've got a lot of buffs on might right now. I could bump that another thing, just get some more damage. I think I'm going to. I think we're going to do this one. 7. Okay. We're leveled up. We're ready to go. Let's do a save. Wrong one. Let's not overwrite the save we just did, because that's going to be... I'm not sure what that's going to be, but we're going to go with this one here. I'm going to check my clock so I know what time these saves are. Okay, so this was the one we did on the way in. We're going to do a new one. And we're off. Let's see what we got.
Looks like a dead end.
No it doesn't.
Oh,
We have help.
directed.
Can I jump from here to there? Let's try it. It's a little too dark for my taste, but where do we go now? It says to go this way, okay. Keep my eyeballs peeled for all kinds of crap. Plus, I don't know, you know, what we're gonna find in here. Ooh, toadstool. Might be able to make some stuff with that. So if there's good, let me look and see if we got a map. We have a map. Oh, nice. So we might have some camps in here. Party camps. Which means we still might be able to do some upgrading. I don't know. We'll see. I hear something. Just got to keep my eyes open for stuff because you never know. This is a whole nother area. There's going to be stuff in here. Creatures. What is this? Glasswood branch, I need those. And a beetle shell. Don't need that. Looks like maybe something over here. Can we go through this? We can go through this. Let's see what this is over here for us. This is just a toadstool. Let's just do this. We have 100 of these, it looks like. No, 25. But actually, we want to go... Game wants us to go that way, so let's just see what's over here. What's over here? What is in this? What is this direction? Something over there. I guess we just need if we can. Now we need some upgrade materials. Okay, we got that. No, still pushing the wrong buttons. The game's almost over. I'm still pushing the wrong buttons. Awakened wood. That doesn't help me out much, but it might in the long run here. I don't know. Let's see. Anything this way? Where does this go? I think not. I think I should not go this way. That looks like death. Yeah, that's all downhill. I can't see much, but I see lots of air in between me and the ground. Alright, let's go back this way. Those little critters purring. It sounds like they're purring. Let's do a save. Gotta make sure I'm in the right one. The garden. So we do have a new quest, the Heart of the Living Lands. Find Sapodal. Okay, here we go. Spent a lot of time talking in this video, though. There's some bad guys down there. There is bad guys down there.
Lead the way.
Yeah, that's a good one. He's coming for me. Nice. Kick him off the edge. There we go. He's still alive?
Not bad, envoy.
So I guess we're supposed to go. I didn't realize that there was a ramp here. I didn't see that. I was gonna go straight. Alright, let's go this way. The bear went away, right? He went down. He's gone. Okay. Don't worry about him. Another tiara. I've got a couple tiaras now. I want to check our... let's check something else here. Character, abilities, godlike. This one here. Temporarily turns up to 3 nearby Kith corpses into allied dream thralls. So I don't know if this would be viable or not. Heals and revives all nearby allies. And deals damage over time to nearby Delmgans, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. I don't know what a vessel is, but I'm guessing skeletons or something. Is that a vessel? I wonder if I should hook that up. We should give it a try. Where's my godlike powers? Here we go. I know. I don't want to do that. How do you hook that up? I guess do it like this. How do I mean, I've linked them before. I mean, just like this, I just gotta remember how to do it. Bind, accept, ready ability, bind an ability. Nope. Come on, game. Help me out here. Toggle tooltip. This is ridiculous. I mean, how can it be this difficult? I've done this a bunch of times already. There should be a way. Ready the ability. Bind the ability. Well, it's not coming up. So it's bound there, but how do I... Barbaric shout. How do I get... It says 3 options. Godlike. Okay, here we go. We want to try Seeds of Vengeance. I think that's the one I want. What is this one? Severed Branch. Thorn of Sopodal. Let's see which one I want. I think it was Seeds of Vengeance. Seeds of Vengeance. Okay, so let's... Godlike. Seeds of Vengeance. Let's give this a shot. Seeds of Vengeance, and we'll bind that where the missiles are right now. Alright, I better do a save again if we're figuring that out. I don't want to do it all again. Alright, these might be some long videos. I think longer videos are better than shorter ones. At this rate, because there's going to be so much happening here. And I'm going to do a lot of exploring in here, even though we only had one mission. Well, we only have one thing to do in here, but it's a new map, so we have to explore, which means this will not be over for a while. Okay. Game wants us to go this way.
Don't see
Except
a better
that-
way down. You first. I'll be right behind
What?
you.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, we gotta dive in the water again, huh? Definitely no way coming back from this, is there? Oh, now see, there's a party camp right there. Nice. Anything down here I need to be concerned about? Let's go up first, get some air, and then we'll come back down. Let's see if there's... Alright, girls. God, man. Slow down here a little bit. Let's see what's down here. There's the party camp thing. And I don't think there's anything in here at all. Alright, let's go up so we don't drown. I don't want to drown. Alright, so we have a party camp, which I think... What does that mean? Does that mean that, being that we have a map, I can fast travel throughout this map? Looks like it. So as we find, if we find fast travel points, party camps, man, this could be a big map. We might be in here for a while. Jesus. Alright, so we want to go which way? That way, I guess. There's no reason to, unless it's getting dark out. But I can't tell in here anyway. It's over here. Let's take this. Blood-right toadstool. There's something up there. Oh, something over here. What's over here? Is that water or is that death? Let's pretend that it's death. I can't tell if it's water and I can't see it. It looks like death. It looks like a hole in the ground. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't look too deep. So what's over here? Where the hell are we now? I'm gonna get lost in here. There is just no question about it. We are gonna get lost in here. I see wires. I see wires going somewhere. Must be a puzzle over here somewhere. What's going on here?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't
Don't know.
be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
She's a little crazy, isn't she? It's your family lab all over again. I don't want to do that. I'm just as confused
not
as you are. Let's
fair.
go with that. It's
Why
not
am I
fair, she
cursed to
says.
see this again?
Oh,
Why
God.
does the memory follow me wherever I go?
I think the garden is misleading us, playing with our senses.
Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
It's not just me, right? The plants are talking.
They're not plants.
my
They're
gods.
people. People
They're
plants.
alive?
Talk to them, Giada. Wave to the plant.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
You're saying Sapadal was responsible for the lab accident? Why are you telling us
We
this?
feel
Let's do
her
this.
pain like initials carved in our bark. She needs answers only we can give.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
You think they're telling the truth? What are these things? Let's go
We
this
are
way.
companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual, organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends, drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine.
You think they're telling the truth?
I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again?
Quit
Is this
whining.
your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Not to be pedantic, but that was 4 questions.
We want to apologize on
Yatli.
Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
You got answers. They deserve forgiveness. What happened to your parents was a mistake. You owe them nothing. Sapadal's man has cost your parents their lives, and now you have the answers. Maybe it's time to move on.
Was it a mistake? Because no matter where we go, the gods can't stop themselves from hurting us. Our lives are a game to them. it.
Quit your whining.
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank
Went
you,
through all that just to
Giada.
say apology accepted.
And thank you,
Good.
Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Should I expect to find more of these apparitions in the garden?
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are.
He's
What
not
you
mortal, though.
see is the truth.
They are not mortal?
Glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it.
What will happen to you?
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
You were made to be posed like dolls and cast aside. It's cruel.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same. Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to
So
talk
that
about
was
this,
kind of a-
but not here.
Give her
That was kind of a
space,
side
Yuri.
track.
Giada will speak more when she's ready.
Yeah, we'll talk to her. I mean, now that we have camps, we can talk to everybody. Everybody can tell me all about it. So there's nothing else in here. What's this? Can I open this door? It's not a door. I saw some wires coming in here, like there were things that we can open up, but there's nothing in here. There's no little switches or anything in here, is there? I don't see any. Alright, let's go on. I guess let's move on. There's something here. What's over here? Oh, here's something. A book. An unusual book. The book is penned with dark tree sap instead of ink. Every stroke done with a slow and meticulous hand. Most of the pages contain sketches of the garden, unfamiliar animals, and even music and some ancient notation. Only the file page can change legible writing. Forgive us. Okay. Is that it? And there's something over here. No, I don't think there is. I don't know. Maybe something up. What was that? Something just flashed over here. What was it? Okay, so we can't get through here. I don't see any buttons. To look for buttons too. Alright, so let's go back up. How do we get up out of here now? How do we get down here? This way. Staircase, that's right. See some enemies off to the left on the little compass there. Alright, we're going back this way. There's nothing down there, right? We want to go this way. Back this way. Yeah, we already checked that out. I swam in there. We want to go this way. Alright, let's call it a video here. And then we'll, keep on keeping on. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.